Clark has had an amazing impact on the WNBA. Her ability to come out and play, especially off of her college season, and then to come into the WNBA and just really have the effect that she did. It was.
Lisa Leslie says what everyone's thinking about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. That statement alone is enough to make WNBA fans sit up and listen. When two of the league's most talked about rookies faced off Caitlin Clark with her deadly.
I don't know what the big deal is about the fact that Caitlin is getting a lot of love. She deserves that, and she's helped change this game just as a lot of other players have. But it is what it is. And I think that we are all benefiting from the effects that she's had on the game. And I just appreciate the way she shows up.
Range and Angel Reese, with her relentless energy, fans knew it wouldn't be just another game. Then came the flagrant foul, the headlines, and the non-stop debate. But amid all the noise, it was WNBA legend Lisa Leslie who cut through the chaos with one powerful message. This is exactly what the league needed.
I think Indiana Fever, as far as on paper, looks amazing. Now they got to put it all together, and they can possibly. I'm not saying they can't. The All-Star game is there in Indiana. Everything is laid out. Caitlin's had time to really process what the WNBA looks like, what it feels like, and it's going to be exciting. So I'm sure fans will tune in. Everything's already sold out.
That's when WNBA legend Lisa Leslie stepped into the conversation and said out loud what millions were thinking. Speaking on Locked On Women's Basketball, Leslie didn't just comment on the foul, she spotlighted its importance. She called the Clark-Reese dynamic the explosion we needed, a moment that shook up the league and injected it with fresh energy. For years, the WNBA has been rich in talent, but lacked the kind of headline-grabbing rivalries that draw in casual fans. Now, with Clark and Reese, the league has something raw, real, and undeniably compelling. These two aren't just players, they're X-factors. They bring fire, emotion, and a sense of urgency to every possession, every stare down, and every storyline. And as Lisa Leslie made clear, that's exactly what women's basketball has been waiting for.
Because the more you show who you are, the more you're going to find out who really stands with us and who really doesn't. The WNBA stands with us because they put out that statement immediately. The NBA would stand with us because they put out that statement easily. You'd have players, male and female, coaches, assistants, executives, team owners, etc. Who's going to speak up? Who's going to be quiet?
That's when WNBA legend Lisa Leslie stepped in and said what everyone else was thinking but hadn't dared to say out loud. On the Locked On Women's Basketball podcast, Leslie didn't sugarcoat it. She called the Clark-Reese rivalry the explosion we needed. And she nailed it. Because for years, the WNBA has delivered elite talent, unmatched skill, and pure basketball beauty. But it's been missing that extra spark. That edge. That storyline fans can't stop talking about. Now, with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, we've got it. This isn't just about points and rebounds anymore. These two are walking headlines. They're fierce, they're fiery, and they know exactly how to command the spotlight. Whether you love them or love to hate them, you're watching. And that's exactly how a league grows, from buzz, from boldness, and from rivalries that make every game feel personal. What's truly remarkable about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is how their rivalry has become a cultural phenomenon, not just a sports story, but a narrative that transcends basketball. Their clashes are charged with emotion, skill, and an intensity rarely seen from rookies. Fans don't just watch the game. They experience every moment. The sharpshooting brilliance of Clark, who can light up the scoreboard from almost anywhere, and the relentless physicality and fiery competitiveness Reese brings to every possession. Their contrasting styles and personalities create a dynamic that keeps audiences hooked, making every matchup unpredictable and must-see TV. This surge in attention is more than just good news for Clark and Reese. It's a massive win for the entire WNBA. Their rivalry acts like a spotlight, illuminating the league's vast pool of talent and heart. As fans tune in for the drama, they discover stars like Aja Wilson's dominating presence, Breanna Stewart's versatile gameplay, and the fierce determination of players across all teams. This ripple effect grows the league's fan base organically, converting casual viewers into passionate followers who appreciate the skill, storytelling, and excitement the WNBA offers. Behind the scenes, media outlets are capitalizing on this momentum, featuring Clark and Reese in in-depth interviews, highlight reels, and feature stories that elevate their profiles and the league's visibility. Social media platforms buzz with fan debates, viral moments, and memes, further amplifying their reach. This buzz generates sponsorship opportunities, merchandise sales, and greater investment in the league. All signs of a healthy, growing sport. Lisa Leslie, a WNBA pioneer and legend, sees this clearly. She understands that the combination of talent, personality, and rivalry is the lifeblood of any successful sports league. Leslie's insight highlights how Clark and Reese are not just changing games. They are transforming the WNBA's place in the sports landscape, attracting new fans, and creating a legacy that will inspire generations to come. But the true power of their rivalry goes far beyond just the headlines and social media hype. Clark and Reese act as a gateway for fresh eyes to discover the full spectrum of talent within the WNBA. Fans come for the rivalry but stay for the league's incredible depth. They begin to see the raw power of Aja Wilson, the versatile brilliance of Breanna Stewart, the sharp shooting and leadership of Sabrina Ionescu, and the relentless toughness of Alyssa Thomas. What started as a captivating feud between two rising stars quickly transforms into a funnel, drawing in new audiences and sparking curiosity about the entire league. Lisa Leslie, a trailblazer who helped build the WNBA from the ground up, understands this better than anyone. She knows that moments like these, charged with emotion, intensity, and real competition, are the fuel that builds passionate, lifelong fans. This isn't just about a single foul or a headline-making incident. It's about the future of the league. A future being pulled into the national spotlight by the magnetic presence of Clark and Reese, one viral moment at a time. Lisa Leslie makes it crystal clear, this isn't about drama for drama's sake. Far from it. What Clark and Reese bring to the court is raw energy, a fresh and unapologetic style that challenges the old narratives about how women's basketball should look or feel. The WNBA has long been home to incredible skill and sportsmanship. But sometimes it's lacked those high-profile moments that grab national attention and create lasting buzz. Leslie recognizes that moments like the flagrant foul, while controversial, are part of what sparks meaningful conversation. In today's media landscape, where attention is the most valuable currency, getting people talking is crucial for growth. As long as the rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese stays rooted in respect, both in how these fierce competitors play on the court and how their fans engage off it, this mix of intensity, passion, and sportsmanship is nothing short of a game-changer for the WNBA. This rivalry is the kind of electric energy that sports leagues crave. It pulls in new viewers who might have never given the WNBA a chance before, simply because they're curious about the buzz and want to see firsthand what all the excitement is about. That curiosity quickly turns into engagement, with fans flocking to social media to watch highlight reels, debate plays, and share moments that keep the league trending day after day. But it's not just about the viral moments or the heated matchups. These storylines provide the WNBA with a golden opportunity to showcase the incredible depth and diversity of talent beyond just Clark and Reese. As casual fans become more invested, they start to recognize other stars. Players like Aja Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, and Alyssa Thomas, who bring their own unique skills, leadership, and excitement to the game. The rivalry acts as a gateway, opening the door to a league that is rich with talent and competitive drama, ultimately lifting the entire profile of the WNBA. Lisa Leslie, a legend who helped build the foundation of the league, understands this dynamic perfectly. She knows that the WNBA's growth depends not just on skill, but on compelling narratives, strong personalities, and authentic competition. Leslie's message is clear and powerful. The league must embrace this fiery energy and competitive spirit while maintaining respect, to expand its fan base and finally claim the spotlight it deserves in the sports world. This isn't just about two players battling on the court. It's about sparking a movement that elevates women's basketball to new heights, creating a legacy that will inspire future generations and transform the game forever. In the end, Lisa Leslie isn't stirring the pot, she's speaking the truth. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese didn't just enter the WNBA quietly, they shook the entire league to its core. With their dynamic styles, fierce competitiveness, and larger-than-life personalities, they've drawn in new fans, reignited the passion of longtime supporters, and created matchups that are must-watch TV. Whether you're captivated by Clark's dazzling shooting range or fired up by Reese's relentless intensity, one thing is undeniable. This rivalry isn't just a storyline. It's the spark the WNBA has been waiting for. It's exactly what the league needed to elevate its profile, grow its audience, and cement its place in the national sports conversation. And with legends like Lisa Leslie backing it up, there's no doubt this is just the beginning of something huge.